Hello. It's Monday. I don't want to be in school anymore. The thoughts of skipping class tonight are so strong. The class is in person, and there's only like 2 more actual in-person classes, and then the final exam. And we can technically miss 2 in-person classes, but like, I don't wanna. I must go, even though my hip hurts. Hi, Kiki. Hello. Kiki is here too. I know that I could have so much more time and energy and brain space if I just wasn't in school. But what I need to remind myself is today is March 31st, and the last day of class is April 22nd, and then my one final exam is April 28th. I have less than 30 days of class time left. That's what I have to hang on to in these final hours when I just want to not be in school anymore. But yeah, that's where we're at mentally. And physically, my hip hurts. I don't know how that happened. But things are looking I don't know. Things are right now. Things are just going. Things are just going indeed. I have reading to do for tonight's class. I have an assignment that was supposed to be done yesterday, but I did not do any homework yesterday. I also didn't do my homework due tomorrow yesterday, but it's like a draft for the final. So I'm just gonna do the first draft tomorrow, since we don't really receive feedback on drafts anyway, unless if we're super off base, which, by the way, that draft that I got feedback on where he was like, reread the case, saw where I was wrong. I was just so silly, and I got 100 on it, so that's on growth, baby. I'm just gonna do my assignment to the best of my ability right now, do my reading to the best of my ability right now, even though I do not want to, and then I'll see you guys later today if I get a burst of energy and want to say hello again, because that's just where we're at this point in the semester. So sorry. This is academic burnout. I never got senioritis in high school or in college. I got like tiny little bits where I was like, whatever, I've already gotten into college, it's not that big of a deal, or whatever, I know I'm gonna graduate, it's fine. But no, actually, in college there were certain things that I was like, I need these specific requirements in order to meet these specific requirements for these programs that I'm in. So I was anxious up until the very end for college. High school, I graduated high school in 2020. And we all know what happened in the lovely spring of 2020. So I got a phone call from my guidance counselor and said, congratulations, you graduated. And I was like, thanks. But I feel like I'm experiencing senioritis for the first time now, but it's not even full-on senioritis because I'm still gonna like do my work. Past Shannon, why did you sign me up for this program? Why? And dear future Shannon, no school. I swear, 5 years minimum. You are so tired. Give yourself time and space to be creative and write and just like play freaking video games and read books and spend time with your cats. Like, don't do more school. It's a bad idea. Anyways, time to do my assignments, because I'm a good student and an academic weapon, and Kiki's gonna be my little accountability buddy. I hope you're doing better than I am. Okay, bye! Welcome back to my car. Class just ended, except it didn't because the professor never showed up. We were sitting there for half an hour and he just never came. We knew that he was running like 10 to 15 minutes late, but not 30. I ended up not having enough time to do the reading and the assignment that was due tonight, so I was doing the assignment during that time, so it ended up working out. But my desire to skip class was almost like a prophecy. I should have followed through with it and skipped class tonight because he's not there. But I know myself, I would have been very anxious and would have felt bad, like, you're skipping class, how can you skip class, you're wasting your money now. But that in-person class wrapped up because he didn't show up for half an hour, so we got one more proper in-person class, just one more, and then final exam. But that I can leave whenever I'm done, so that's a win. But yeah, we're wrapping up our in-person time here, and I could not be more excited to be done. My brain is so tired of school. What I'm most looking forward to at this point is just having free evenings. I'm so excited to kill this fucking school worm. It's gonna fucking die. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, it's Tuesday, and it's after class because I had my first ever rheumatology appointment today, but because of that, I did not do my homework before class time, but it's fine because it was literally a draft for the final. I did still attend class, and because of that, now I am better equipped to do the draft for the final. So things work out. I'm very tired. Hi, yes, you're pushing into the camera. That's the school week. I will now see you on Friday as we drive up to DC for a concert, and then Saturday for ᴏᴘᴇ. So I will see you guys there. Hello, welcome to Friday. The drive up to DC was honestly super pleasant because of the company. Love you, Kristen. And we got good food ahead of the show too, which is always a big win. This weekend in DC was poppin'. There was a Capitals game, ᴏᴘᴇ obviously, probably a dozen other things I don't know about. So traffic was fun. The lift that we took to the venue had a camera recording us, so hello, new perspective. The opener was the amazingly impressive Catherine Lee. I have so much respect for openers, and she brought some very solid energy. Baby's first concert, how's it going?
Amazing.
We're having
loud.
Very loud. We're having fun though.
Yes, very much fun.
She's getting ready. She is approaching.
All hail the techies.
She'll be here soon. We're excited.
On the stage in my heels, it's where I belong down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club.
And then Maya came on stage. This is actually the only concert venue I've ever been to. The last concert I saw here was Girl in Red, so it was really nice to be back. I had actually made this exact same plan to attend an ᴏᴘᴇ concert in ᴏᴘᴇ solo back in college, but Maya got COVID, so the concert date was pushed and I didn't end up getting to go. So it was super nice to be able to go now, except this time with someone who means so much to me.
Oh my gosh, I showed this song to my crush and now we're dating each other, and I would be like, yes, awesome, that is so cute. And I'm sorry because I totally lied, and like it's not actually about anything that I experienced personally, but I'm glad that I'm happy for you, happy for you.
The Liminal Space album is all about girlhood and moving into womanhood, and as a woman who's just 1 year younger than Maya, I felt these songs, man. Getting to witness her stage presence and hear her perform these songs live was such a delight, and there's just something so beautiful about getting to witness someone pursue their dreams and be so happy while doing it. But yeah, safe to say it was a stellar concert, and I would definitely happily attend another ᴏᴘᴇ concert in the future. Listen to her music. She's amazing.
Wanna be your Mona Lisa. Every fleeting moment, take back all the time.
Say hi. All right, baby's first concert review. How did it go?
Hello, I'm Kristen. I'm Shannon's girlfriend. Nice to meet you all. My first concert, I think, was very lovely. This was definitely a good first concert, so you did a very good job picking it. The vibe was more mellow. I did not lose my hearing, which was a concern, and there were not as many people touching me as I was worried about, so that was all good. ᴏᴘᴇ, fabulous. I give it a B+. The lighting was fabulous. The projections, fabulous, and I'm not a fan of projections. So overall, very good first concert experience. Would go to a concert again.
And then Saturday was our ᴏᴘᴇ day. ᴏᴘᴇ 2021 was actually the first ever con I attended, so again, it was nice to be back with someone I love. The most important thing ever happened as we were going through the vendors hall, which was that I found every type of Pikmin in plush form, except for the ice Pikmin sadly, and was able to add them to my now perfected collection, except obviously missing the ice Pikmin. Then the first Artist Alley booth we stopped at was run by someone who was also a big Pikmin fan, and let me tell you, I loved being able to point her towards the Pikmin plush booth. It was awesome. There were so many amazing booths with cute merchandise and things that I loved, and amazing Kiki delivery service art, and at one of the booths we found these adorable little cow guys. Look at him, the dark green one is my son now, I love him. But yeah, needless to say, ᴏᴘᴇ was an absolute gem. I was not expecting this to be as fantastic as it was, but we will definitely be attending in the future. I'm very impressed. There were a surprising amount of non-cosplayers though, so it was definitely a good con to go to when you're not in cosplay.
Full ᴏᴘᴇ. Yay!
Woohoo! And that was a wrap on Saturday. We then just drove home, and Kristen is a real one. She is an amazing city driver. Thank you so much. I hate driving in cities. I appreciate you endlessly. Good evening. My brain is not fully here, so that's volume 10. Next week I now have no plans on the calendar, so just classic school. Starting off with the bangs, doing my draft assignment is due tomorrow night at midnight. More reading. We're getting there. That's that for this volume. I'm so sleepy. Everyone pet a cat, get good sleep. I'll see you in a week for volume 11. Bye-bye!